In this video, section 3.1, binomials. To begin, let's take a look at the expression x plus 2. I have 1, 2 things, so it is a binomial. I'm going to take this binomial and multiply it by another binomial, x minus 6. Note the order of operations. The addition is happening before the multiplication because of the parentheses. So that means we're going to have to distribute. We're going to double distribute, as a matter of fact. I'm going to take x, I'm going to multiply it by x, and by negative 6. That gives me x squared minus 6x. Next, I'm going to take this positive 2, multiply it by x, and negative 6. That gives me plus 2x minus 12. Now, I can combine these two terms and get minus 4x. I can't combine x squared with anything. I can't combine negative 12 with anything. They stay as is. So the result of this expression is x squared minus 4x minus 12. And this is called expanding. We just expanded this binomial. Here is another example of expansion. Let's take the expression 3y plus 2x, multiply it by 4x minus 2y. Now, to start off, we're going to take 3y, multiply it by 4x, multiply it by a negative 2y. The results are 3 times 4 is 12, x times y. Minus 2 times 3 is negative 6. And then we have 1, 2 y's, so that's y squared. Next, we're doing the same thing with 2x. Multiply it by 4x, multiply it by minus 2y. 2 times 4 is 8. X, that's x squared. 2 times a minus 2 is minus 4, x times y. Now, what can we combine? xy, xy. So, the result will be 8 x squared. 12 minus 4 is 8 again. 8xy, and then a minus 6y squared. And notice how, as is common, in each one of these, we went in decreasing powers of x. Next, let's take a look at something squared. I'm going to take x minus 2. I'm going to square it. This means multiply it by itself. So I can write x minus 2 as x minus 2 times x minus 2. So when I expand this, we'll have x times x times a negative 2. We'll follow that up with a negative 2 times x, so minus 2x again, and then a negative 2 times a negative 2. Makes a positive 4. So the result is x squared minus 4x plus 4. And we want to be careful with our signs when we are expanding binomials. And note that what we did not do is try to take this exponent and just slip it inside and end up with something like x squared minus 4. It's absolutely not right. This is just all wrong. Can't even leave it up there. Always have this cross product right here when you square something, because we have to do this expansion. Even if we skip ahead and we think in terms of something general, a plus b squared, this is always going to turn out to be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So 3x minus 5y squared will be 9x squared minus 30xy plus 25y squared. I can just apply this form to that and end up with this result. But I've still got this cross product, and it's a shortcut for doing this expansion here. Not just bringing this 2 inside or anything magical like that. No. I just have this equality memorized. So, previously I wrote x squared minus 4. We can get to this using a product of binomials. What I need is no cross product. So we'd need the x to the first power terms to cancel. When would that happen? Well, if their sign is opposite. So let's take a look at this guy. When we distribute the x, we're going to have x squared minus 2x. Then we're going to go ahead and distribute the 2, and we'll have plus 2x minus 4. Alright. These cancel out. So this simplifies to x squared minus 4. X squared, 2 squared. Subtraction. This is a difference of squares. And it arises from something like this. A plus b times a minus b is equal to a squared minus b squared. Because 1 is a plus and 1 is a minus, these two binomials here are called a conjugate pair. Here's another example of difference of squares. We'll take 2x, we'll subtract 5, and then we'll take negative 2x and subtract 5. Aha. So I'm going to take 2x, distribute it. So we'll have 2x times minus 2x, that's minus 4x squared. 2x times a negative 5, that's minus 10x. Then we'll take our negative 5, distribute. Negative negative makes it positive. 5 times 2, 10, and the x stays x. And then these guys get multiplied together. 25. So the simplification here is this is equal to minus 4x squared plus 25, or if we want to look at it as a difference, we'll just change up the order. Yeah, so it's still a difference of squares. And that's it for section 3.1. Thanks.